On this week's segment of the Butcher Block, we're going to be making Italian sausage smothered in peppers and onions. And Hi Mountain has a lot of different sausage products out there to choose from. So one tip that I'll give you is take your meat when you bone your deer out this year, freeze it. Like I have here, I put this in a Weston vacuum bag, sealed it up. I know that there's 3 pounds of meat here, so it's already portioned out for the batches I'm going to make. That way I can try a lot of different varieties of sausage blends. Now we're using elk meat here, and because it's so lean, I'm going to take this hickory smoked bacon and I'm going to dice it up very fine, and I'm going to mix this in with my wild game meat. It's going to add the fat so I get a little bit more moisture into my sausage, but it's also going to give me a really good smoked flavor that's going to penetrate right through the inside of every bite of sausage. Now I've already portioned out my seasonings. I'm just going to go ahead and spread it evenly across the top of my meat. And now we'll add just a little bit of water, just enough water to mix and blend those seasonings. It's very important to use that little bit of moisture, that little bit of water to start breaking down those seasonings. All right, now that we have our seasonings mixed into our meat, we're gonna bring it right over here. We'll set it down by the grinder. We're just gonna let it sit there and marinate a little bit, let those seasonings soak in while we come right back over here and we cut up our peppers and our onions. Now we'll place our meat right up here in the hopper of our grinder and we're ready to grind. Now we'll just go straight into the mixer, and this is going to help us be certain that we get that bacon evenly mixed throughout our meat batch. Now we'll come straight out of the mixer and we'll go right into the stuffer. Now we'll just push our sausage right out into our casings. Now I've already pre-flushed my hog casings. I've flushed them thoroughly inside and out, and I've allowed them to set in a cold water bath for a couple hours now, and that really helps to re-moisturize those casings, make it a lot easier to stuff, and you're going to break a lot less casings that way. Now if we wanted to, we could just coil this up like that, stick it on a pipe and put it directly into our Bradley smoker and smoke this, but we're going to put this in the Cancooker with our peppers and onions. So we're going to show you how to link this. Just hold it up right like this, find the center, pinch it right in the middle like that, and just give it about 1 or 2 twists. Now you can come down about bun length, and this time you want to pinch both of the links together just like that, and we're going to twist them both. Now what happens is they just come unwrapped. So if we twist them again, and this time we feed one of the legs up through and we drop it down, look at that, it holds our links perfectly in place. Now we've cut our links of sausage apart and we're ready to load up the Cancooker Junior. Now the first thing we're going to do is just place the rack right here in the bottom to keep our peppers and onions up off the bottom. We've already turned our heat source on real low, and we're going to take our peppers and our onions and we're going to put them right down into the bottom of the Cancooker Junior. Now we'll just lay our sausage links right on top of our peppers and onions. We'll spread them around, and this is going to fill the can up right up to the rim. Now peppers and onions and hot sausage just wouldn't be the same without adding a bottle of beer, which as we know is just going to steam out anyway, but it's also going to give us a really good flavor. We'll snap the lid on the can like that, lock it down. We're going to put it on our heat source, and now in about 45 minutes it's going to steam our peppers, our onions, and our hot sausage, and we're going to have a fantastic dinner.